Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back, y'all. It's that time of the week again where we dive into our portfolio and do a weekly recap. This is Saturday morning. I do this every Saturday morning, and right now it's 7 o'clock in the morning here in China. And you can see by the way I'm dressed, I actually go to the gym in the morning, so I usually knock these videos out first thing in the morning before I head to the gym and do my thing for the day. So let's knock it out so I can get on with my day. So first of all, I'm going to record the screen, share with you the portfolio. I did buy something new, a new addition to the portfolio, and yeah, I'll share that with you. Share my thoughts, and I'll also dive into the spreadsheet and share with you all the details of how much we made so far. And yeah, so let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, here we are in Charles Schwab. I'll refresh it for you. So you see the market is closed yesterday. The Dow was down 1.79%, the Nasdaq 1.3, and S&P 1.1. And my portfolio was down 0.04. So I outperformed the market yesterday. Don't know how, but we'll see. Right now, $65,119 is the value of this portfolio. $7,944 of that is cash. So let's go look at the positions. Let's view them all. Okay, so you can see again, nothing's changed. 65,119. If we go down here, Misty, you might see these numbers moving because this is in the post market, so it's still stuff going on. Misty, 1080. Misty was up yesterday. Look at that. XDTE, 281. I did get paid from XDTE yesterday, but XDTE is on drip because it's down a little bit. So you'll see that in a minute in the spreadsheet. But so I bought some fractional shares yesterday, but I didn't buy any with my own money really. QDTE, 281. QDTE, I turned the drip off on this because it was up, and I kind of made a rule for myself, and I'll share that with you in a bit. But so I took this dividend as cash. I didn't put it on drip. YMAG, 473 shares. They also paid me yesterday, and I took that dividend. Also, I did not reinvest that dividend. It's not on drip. And YBTC, 102 shares. Also not on drip. Took that dividend yesterday. And QQQI did not pay me yesterday. This is a brand new position in the portfolio that I just started. And you can see we only started with 15 shares, just a small amount. And so I got started there because I wanted something a little bit more stable that's hopefully can stable the portfolio out once I get enough shares in here to actually bring some stability, which 15 shares isn't enough. $700 worth of ETF when I have, 50,000 or so amongst other ETFs. So it's going to have to increase this position a lot to create some stability. So anyway, if I go to my history, you see I did a bunch of stuff yesterday. Anyway, XDTE paid me $54 yesterday. QDTE paid me $40.98. I'm going to say $41. YBTC paid me $20. YMAG paid me $80.85. And that's it. It's negative on QQQI. That's just where I purchased it. And then XDTE, you see the negative there. That's just where it was on drip, and they paid the money and then took it back and put it back into the stock. So that's the only one that I did drip. The rest of them, I took the dividends in cash. So let me take you to the spreadsheet so we can see what's really going on and see how these things are performing right now. So let me record the screen. Maybe, hold on, I'm trying to see. I can't see. I got my camera sitting right in front of the computer screen like a dummy. Record the screen. New screen recording. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right. So here we are in the spreadsheet that covers this portfolio. And I'll try to make it bigger without messing it up, hopefully. We'll try. Okay. So let's just look at this really quick. First, you can see here's the positions that I just showed you. Misty, you see 1080, QQI 15, YMAG 473. We have XDTE 280. That's not right. 281 on QDTE and 102 on YBTC. I don't know what's wrong. This update this really quick. We'll do it really, really fast because this isn't right on QDTE or XDTE. 281 is still here. This is also 2 81.90. Okay, there we go. So now we're updated. Okay, so that's the positions there, and then I'll scroll down here at the bottom also. You can see the cash, 79.99, same as I showed you in the portfolio. So I'm sitting on 12% cash. Ideally, what I've been thinking is I want to have this at about 10% cash, just always 10% here maybe, because I'm not using margin or nothing like that. So yeah, I might spend a little bit more money out of this for now. Then again, I might spend more money. Haven't made up my mind yet, because I have like cash in other accounts, so it's not necessary that I have a lot of cash here. I could just invest it all and deploy cash if I need it. So I might do that too. But anyway, just see how these are performing, so you don't care about none of the other stuff. We want to see the important part, which are the returns. Let me get it all on the screen. Okay, so here we are. We got a lot of green stuff now in terms of total return. So we'll start at the top. I'll put a blue box on it there for you. Misty, total return is 96.30. We don't care about the dollar amount. Look at the percentage amount over here. 37% total return on Misty. Okay, we're down 12.2% on the market, but up 37% on total return. So this one is still performing pretty well. I do have my mind made up on this though, when to cut it in case it does come to that scenario when I need to get rid of this. I think if my total return drops down, like if this Misty starts falling and total return starts dropping, if it gets down like 20%, I'll probably cut it and just walk away with my 20% gains and forget about it and then come back to it later. QQQI is a brand new position in this portfolio, and you can see the market return is down 0.5% or 0.6%. Of course, I haven't got paid yet, and it's a brand new position, and I bought it on red day, which is the best time to buy stuff. YMAG is down again. Man, this thing was doing good, and I was so close to getting positive, and then it dropped again. Was down like $67, and it was like 1%, negative 1% on total return. And I was thinking, okay, I'm just going to sell it. But then I thought, I'll just get one more payment out of it. And I waited for that one more payment, and now we're down 2% and down $184 instead of $67. So I probably should have cut it loose when I had the chance. So anyway, yeah, down 2.3%. I forgot to put that highlighted. Okay, XDTE, we are positive barely, 0.16%. And QDTE, you can see here, we are also positive 4.44%. So as I told you guys, I made a new rule for myself in my portfolio. If I am positive on total return by 4% or more, then I will take the dividends and not reinvest. And if this becomes less than 4%, then I will drip and reinvest the dividends. So for right now, this one is not on drip because you can see I'm above 4%. That's why you see me drip. XDTE is below. And I did not drip YMAG because YMAG I actually want to cut and get out of, and I don't want to add money to one that I want to get rid of. So that's why I didn't drip that one. And YBTC, 23.71% total return, and we're actually up 14.3% on the market return. So this one's doing pretty good. Now, if you look here, I'll share this with you guys too. See my portfolio allocation. So this one, actually, I want to change some of these numbers around a bit, and I wrote them down what I have in mind, but I don't know exactly for sure. But I do have Misty at 35% of my portfolio right now, and that's what I have it at in my estimation of how much I want. So basically, I don't want to add to this. QQQI, you can see I've got 1%, and I actually want to increase the QQQI position to about 15 to 20% of this portfolio. And then YMAG, I actually want to cut, so this will be gone eventually. I'm just trying to wait for the right chance, I guess. XDTE and QDTE, I want to get them down to 15% each, so 30% of the portfolio will be spread out between XDTE and QDTE, hopefully. And then YBTC, I want to get this to about anywhere, 5 to 10%, somewhere in that range. Right now, it's 7%. But as I increase these other positions, like in QQQI, and maybe some of these eventually, then this will gradually go down a little bit. So that's what I'm thinking on allocation, how I want to allocate things in this portfolio. But it's not set in stone. It's just an idea for now. So anyway, now that you know that, let's go look at the dividends. Okay, so here is the dividend log for this portfolio. And we'll go up here to 2025. You can see there. I'll make it bigger so you guys can see in case you're watching on the phone. All right. So for the month of June, down here, I put it in the box. Misty has paid me $15.88, and they paid me a total of $8,800 for the year. Okay, so $15.88 so far in June. YMAG in June has paid me $179, and in total of 2025, they've paid me $13.44. So $179 this month. XDTE has paid me in total of $995 this month in June. They've paid me $123. QDTE has paid me $726 in total right now, $98.99 this month, and YBTC has paid me $380 only in total, and it's sitting at $64 this month for the month of June. And then if I go here to my sold positions, do I have anything here? No, I don't have any dividends from sold positions. So far for the month of June, you can see here I've made $2,055, and I still got some more dividends coming in. So I don't know, we might hit. I don't think Missy's going to pay again this month, is it? If it doesn't, then we might get $2,500 or so this month, something like that. Not bad. We'll see. But anyway, right now we got $2,000 this month so far, and we still got a couple weeks to go. So we'll see how that works out. So right now, $12,420 for the year. So that's the portfolio. That's what's going on there. I also got some other information to share with you guys in an upcoming video. I'm not going to share here, so I don't want to make this too long, but about taxes, because I actually finally did my taxes. You know, as an expat, we have actually until I can extend until October to pay my taxes for the previous year. But I went ahead and did it yesterday, actually, and I got the information for that. So I'm going to make a video about the taxes and share that with you guys, even though, probably not a long video, but I'll make that separate video. So stay tuned for that video coming soon, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you guys are doing right now. What do you think? You know, the world's in a crazy place right now. We have another war popping off, Iran and Israel going at it. And I'm sure we'll get involved as Americans. Might not be good for the stock market. We might see some more downward movement here. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think below. See you guys on the next video. Take care.